Here we go again. A familiar foe in the San Jose Sharks in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And it is another round one meeting with these same San Jose Sharks. Now, the top six, it looks like the majority of this team is unchanged for the Sharks. And their leading point getter, their leading goal scorer as well, Logan Couture, leading the way for the Sharks. So this first line, we're all too familiar with how deadly this first line for the San Jose Sharks can be in a playoff round. And it is Martin Havlat that we need to primarily, I think, focus on, as he got to us a lot in the playoffs in the first round a couple of seasons ago. From there, it's Joe Pavelski, Gagliardi, and Brian Clough is back on the Sharks. Remember, he was on our team when we signed him in free agency the year we made the playoffs. Does it have his playoff stats? Season stats, playoff stats. He played those 11 games with our team, and he scored 3 goals, 4 points, and was a +2. That I'm pretty sure that was the 11 games that he got with us, the San Jose Sharks, or with us, the Calgary Flames, in that, and included in that first round against the San Jose Sharks. Sean Bergenheim, was he not on our team last year as well? Sean Bergenheim, a former Flame. There's Rich Peverley, Brent Burns still there as a defenseman there in San Jose. So this is the way the Sharks roster looks and the way that they performed this season, at least sorted by goals and by points. And I also want to look at their stats in the net before we jump into any gameplay. It's Thomas Greiss and Niemi. Clearly Greiss they see as the number one. It was Niemi that we played in the playoff round, though, as the number one goaltender. But it might be Greiss. Niemi had the better save percentage this year, but Greiss played more games. And I know we looked at stats in the end of the last episode, but I'm going to throw this in here real quick. If you want to see something ridiculous, Peter Mrazek played 82 games and maintained a 2.40 GAA, so he played in all 82. He did not start all 82. It looks like Svedberg started 6, but he was not good in those 6. He had an 88 save percentage. So Peter Mrazek maintained a 91.96, just a hair below 92 save percentage, playing in all 82 games. He faced 2,388 shots, and he only allowed 192 goals. I actually need to look at the rest of the NHL. How does that stack up against goaltenders that played about half the games? Goals allowed, goals against. Peter Mrazek gave up the most goals against, of course, playing in 82 games. But, I mean, look at this. You had Brodeur. Anthony Brodeur was one of the better goaltenders, I think. Well, let's see. GAA for Varlamov in 54 games was pretty low. And he gave up 139 goals playing in 54 games. So slightly more than half the games that Mrazek played in. And he had a 2.56 GAA. Just a crazy year for Mrazek. So hopefully the Sharks have their hands full with our goaltender. I do want to look at their lines real fast, so I will show the San Jose Sharks lines. And this is the way their lines are. We figured the first line would be something like that. Couture, the second line center, but Havlat on the first line, centered by Thornton. Gagliardi, Couture, Pavelski, that's the same. It's pretty much unchanged, aside from the addition of Ryan Clough, or I guess you could say the re-addition of former Shark Ryan Clough. Former Flame as well, Ryan Clough, going up against his former team now, back with his once upon a time former team. So very weird there. Their back end looks like this. Irwin Burns, Vlasic, and Mueller, and Stewart and Demers. So it's pretty much the same Sharks team that we played in the playoffs a few seasons ago. And their goaltender, we already saw the goaltending situation, Greiss and Niemi, but it looks like Niemi is the go-to man in the net, despite the fact that Greiss played 54 games to Niemi's 30-something games. So into it we will go. The 43, 28, and 11 regular season Flames versus the 38, 32, and 12 San Jose Sharks. Oh, I did not show the playoff tree. I showed this playoff tree at the end of the last episode, but I will show it in this video because I want it to be here. This is the way the playoffs look. Going into round number 1, we can see some games have already been played. Anaheim up on the Oilers, the Predators up on the Avalanche, the Lightning, unsurprisingly, up on the Hurricanes, and the Capitals on the Sabres. We do this all over again. Welcome back to the Saddle Dome. And guess who is in town? The San Jose Sharks. Once again, for the first round, Antiniemi going in net, opposed by Peter Mrazek. We've been here before. But can we come away with the victory in less than 7 games this time? That becomes my question. There's a few new faces on this Flames team that I will get familiar with this evening against the San Jose Sharks. But before all that, we had a great regular season. It means nothing if we get eliminated in this first round. We have all the expectation to be able to go out and win at least our first Stanley Cup. We are in season 4 of 5. We don't have much longer to get it done. Callahan to pullback. Back to the point, Giordano. All right, look, we are in. We are ready for this game. We are in it. Berchi, back to the point. Girardi, that's an awkward handle. Go poke at it, Berchi. All right, yep. A couple times trying. And Camilleri just sends it in, gets it back in deep. So it's been a little while since I played this game and done commentary, only since we recently got eliminated by the Anaheim Ducks. Deflection, and it is Brandon Saad by the side of the net. That's going to be a worthwhile pickup in our off-season adventures. I didn't look at our lines, but, I mean, you basically know our lines. If you watch the last couple of episodes, you know what our lines are and who's on our team. We've started this game out well. D-to-D pass, a little off the mark. And that'll be knocked down, but Giordano regathers and assembles himself and just dumps it in. Full 200 feet away from the net. Get it in, win, and where possible. So there's not too many changes to this lineup. A few additions most of the additions are on the bottom 6. But the main core of this Calgary Flames team is unchanged. We're doing the most interesting breakout possible. There's one new face, Steve Ott. Stahlberg with a shimmy shake move. Down low for Ott shooting, but it's blocked away. We are clearly pushing the tempo and the issue out there against the Sharks. And the net has come off. We got a great view of the Easton logo on the boards there. So it was Steve Ott that knocked the puck off. He was a signing in free agency. We signed a few guys for the depth purposes, just so we could have a little bit improved depth on the bottom 6, because clearly our core is set and intact. I can't believe they dumped that in. Theo Peckham, another one of those free agent signings. Oh man, we have an abundance of riches on the back end, which is why we traded Yemelin, who I forgot. Chicago did make the playoffs. Yes, we traded him to Chicago, so Yemelin is a Blackhawk now, and we received in exchange Brandon Saad. So that's how we ended up with Brandon Saad. Kind of made sense for the Hawks. They would want to improve their defensive depth, which they would do so with Yemelin. And we just have an abundance of riches on the back end. So we needed to get rid of it. It wasn't necessary for us to have that many good defensemen on our team. There was just no room for them. And you can't send an 80. You have no business sending an 83 overall defenseman down to the AHL. So I figured the odd man out was Alexei Yemelin, so he is not available for this playoff run because he is in Chicago on their own playoff run. What a pass to Camilleri. And we just tried to tuck that on the short side. Save, rejected like 3 in a row by Niemi. Wow. And I think Saad took some punishment there in all of that chaos. That's Kempe wearing 19. Don't really remember how we got... Was Kempe a free agent? I don't even remember how half these guys were acquired. I feel like he was already in our organization. There was a player that's in our organization that made the step up to the NHL roster full-time. Trying to get it over to Troy Brouwer. Definitely a free agent acquisition, Brouwer. Don't get caught so flat-footed there. I believe that is Girardi, who's playing alongside Giordano. That's been the case for the last few seasons. That saucer pass was a little too optimistic. I need help. Got to create some space for ourselves on these breakouts. That's up to Brouwer. It's cleanly done. Brouwer's windmill along the boards, buy some space for himself. Tried to hit Giordano, who was playing like a forward for a moment there. And speaking of defensemen, they can play like a forward. That would be Brent Burns, who had the puck for a moment there and advanced it to Patrick Marleau. This is a dangerous first line for the Sharks. They fling one on, and it is Mr. 82 games, Peter Mrazek, making the save there. Yes, he played all 82 games, which is a shock. I'm amazed his body is intact, playing in and appearing in all 82 regular season games. I don't know if that's even ever been done in NHL history, but I know that at one point in time, Martin Brodeur played like 72 out of a full 82 games, which is just insane, but that's how the old NHL used to be. That's before goaltending. I would imagine that's before goaltending had the wear and tear on a goaltender's body that it does these days. But anyway, we got our chances so far. Just haven't scored yet. I'm sure we're looking at a hit. It's Emerton going at... I'm not even sure who that is. Who is the recipient of that check in the corner? But I want to see a lot more of that in this series. We already have 6 shots on goal. Yep. Sven Berchi, good play on the stick lift. And he saw a bump in overall rating, I think, in the offseason leading into this one. And he's had a good regular season, benefiting, like I said, from playing on the first line. Callahan and Camilleri. It's been the elite duo. Granlund, that's the player. He was in our organization, Marcus Granlund, and he finally saw the jump to the NHL level full-time this year. Good face-off win. We'll send that back down low. Kempe. That's got to be the play when there's nothing available at the point. We're going to go get it. Wraparound. Oh, yeah! Speak of Granlund. And he wraps the puck around on the behind-the-net setup. And the Flames have the opening goal in the game and the series. Just surprised Niemi coming out from behind the net. He knew where he was, but I don't even know how that goes in along the ice. 5-hole. Just going to let you enjoy the atmosphere for a second. Nice start, Calgary. I mean, we've been working that puck behind the net all game so far. All, 10 minutes or so of this game. And there's Colton Sevier. Again, another bottom 6 depth addition. Emerton sends it off for Pouliot. Goes back to Emerton, and it goes in. The give-and-go play. We have back-to-back goals. How about that, Calgary Flames? Give-and-go goal. Pouliot back to Emerton on the backhand, and Niemi is diving for some unbeknownst reason to me to make a save on that one. Not necessary to go in desperation style. But I'm happy that he did. We have a 2-0 advantage over the Sharks early in this one. The Saddle Dome is rocking already. And the 1-2-2 neutral zone is working out nicely for us. There he is. Aaron Ekblad. Oh my God. I forgot what number does Aaron Ekblad wear in the real life, in the real world, in the real life. Oh, that was a dumping attempt. And it's, oh, the poke check by Niemi. I was about to say we're going to go up 3-0 on this. Aaron Ekblad 1v1. Oh, no. Ekblad got burned. Oh, what a save. What a save by Mrazek. Ekblad, go get that puck. It's loose. And we leave the puck behind us. Okay, D-to-D. Oh, Ekblad having a rough shift out here. He's just nervous. First playoff games in the NHL. What a move by Berchi to Callahan, and his poke checked off of the stick of Niemi. Just having a little too much fun out here, clearly. Pavelski, we take a nice hard run at Pavelski. Girardi gets stuck on the net there. Granlund go up there. Sod on the interception. Got to headman that puck up to Granlund and just dump it in. There we go. Sod on the forecheck. It was a good little dump in. But the Sharks get it, and we collide a little bit with Burns there. And we held him up behind the play, but fortunately no penalty coming of that. We missed the chance to swat at it. A save attempt from Mrazek, successful. Irwin, where's he going with this? Block that shot. Yeah, there we go. Big shot block in front, and they missed the net, and now it's off the back of the net. This is a frantic shift when Ekblad's defense group is on the ice. It is very unpredictable, to say the least. That just misses Brandon Saad, who would have been out on a breakaway, but he's still going hard after Mueller. Trying to be smart, not take a penalty, not get carried away here. Steve on the retrieval. Just leaving it there. Communication with Laxo. A becoming star defenseman for this Flames team. He led the Flames, I think, in goals for a defenseman. Ott passes it off to the corner. Brouwer, I think, had no idea what the communication was supposed to be there. Stahlberg with a run at the Sharks defenseman. Look at the forecheck. It is too much to deal with right now for the San Jose Sharks. And it is Brouwer coming up with it. A couple of stick lifts, battling stick lifts between himself and Vlasic. Now Vlasic to Mueller, the dump in, and it will have to be retrieved, but it can be calmly retrieved by Giordano behind the net. That's the number 5 Giordano. So, of course, Ekblad's number 5 that he wears in Florida, I believe he wears 5 anyway, is taken here in Calgary, of course, by Giordano. Ekblad being our draft pick. We picked up Ekblad in the, was it the Season 2 draft? I don't remember what draft we got Ekblad in, but anyway, we got Aaron Ekblad in that draft. That's going to be off the blocker. Giordano sending it around for Berchi. He sends it up the ice. It's Callahan stumbling. It would have been offside if he played it anyway. So it's after we scored the first couple of goals, it's gotten very sloppy, but we're about to end the period here. And that would satisfy me if we do end the period here. But Camilleri going to have one last go at it. A toe drag move, and then lost to Burns. And that'll be the end of a eventful first period of play for both of these teams. And, of course, the little highlight reel, the wraparound goal for Granlund, getting us started, his first goal in the playoffs. And then that was a bad miss for the Sharks, by the way, just in front of Mrazek. And then it was on the back door, Emerton. 2 unlikely goal scorers for the Flames to get us started. Generated 9 shots on the goal, and 2 of them went in. So a very good productivity from the Calgary Flames offensively in the first period of play. We did it all without a power play. Both teams have been without a power play through 20 minutes of action. That is a missed pass, but that can be just hammered off the backside of Berchi. We don't need to go injuring Sven Berchi, Giordano. All right, nice play. Mrazek will leave it for Girardi. Pick to Giordano, and Giordano will reverse it back that way for Sven Berchi to play. We got a head of steam here. Camilleri, he drags and shoots. Very surprising shot. I was actually not expecting a shot there myself. Got to be careful with these big hits the Sharks are laying on. They're starting to bring the physical body into this series now, and we don't want to get caught in a physical game. No injuries. We cannot risk the injuries to some of these star players. Granlund, he's feeling it in this game. He gets nudged a bit off the puck. Thought he was going to have the overspeed. Giordano and Girardi switching places. That was a good block by Giordano. Too many players in the back end with the letter G, but that was a big block by Saad. And that is blocked by the Sharks' own player. Oh, man, don't get losing these guys in coverage. The Sharks are flurrying to start this period. Couture saved by Mrazek. Clearly, the 82 games is not phasing him so far. That was a weak dump-in attempt. And they tried to stretch the ice. That was Ekblad. Rim this. Back up the ice. Stahlberg did not get in the way of that shot from the point, and it gets through. It was blocked down by Mrazek. Ott kind of playing too much like a defenseman there. You need to play more in the middle of the rink and be ready to cover that point shot. Get on that. Stahlberg, the defenseman Stewart had no idea where it was. He dumps it right back in. What a frantic play this is so far. It's very high-paced play, almost too much for me to keep up with. And a good stick there on Brouwer, who dumps it in. A lot of dump-ins happening for the Flames. We're kind of forced to dump the puck in so far. That's fine with me. I'd rather just dump it in than get sloppy with it. It's just a 2-0 lead, and we're barely preserving it right now because there were some great chances for Logan Couture in front of the net. Not very well defended, but well handled by Mrazek. And we win the face-off, basically, actually. Sevier getting in on the tie-up and winning it as the winger. So Peckham back to retrieve. Haven't seen too much of Theo Peckham in this game early on. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. If you don't notice the defenseman on the ice, it's probably a good thing. Peter Mrazek's just cover it. Ugh. Getting sloppy with our breakout attempts. Get out of Mrazek's crease. You know, you want to be about this life, Tennyson? I can be about this life, and you're not going to like that. I will make your life miserable. Your life in this series might not last for very long. It may be a very short existence for the Sharks in this playoffs. Hopefully just 4 games. But I don't want to get carried away yet. We haven't even won game 1 yet. So, but obviously those are the objectives for us. It's left by Mrazek. I think there was some miscommunication with Ekblad. It's going to lead to a goal. It's behind Mrazek. Whoa! And he does keep it out. I think that's the 84 overall ability paying off for us big time. It was a leaker. It had leaked through Mrazek. Not playing very good defensively. We're going to let this one go and roll for icing and send it back down the ice. There's Aaron Ekblad. A good up-close look at him. Is this a replay of what just happened, the leaker, or was this the play before that? Oh, look at how it had just snuck underneath Mrazek's pad. And that's before he even batted it away with his paddle. Just need to take a little bit of a break in the commentary every once in a while. I'm already out of breath trying to keep up with this. It's almost too much to just do commentary and play the game. Another dump in on the net. Peckham to retrieval for the Calgary. See, we're just not getting the bounces now. It's 50-50 bounces on retrievals. But, man, we're blocking shots. Kempe, no. Oh, off the friendly fire. Off the face of a teammate on a clearing attempt. That was not very pretty. Good stick there. You can see we're very conservative. Playing this a very conservative 1-2-2 neutral zone trap. It's almost like we're biased to play that way. I mean, it is clearly working out for us right now as the Sharks go offside on that. Oh, we're not doing a good job of when we get it in our zone. The forwards are not coming back to regroup. So I need more people to come back and regroup. I went too early with Odd on the face-off, dropped. Puck was dropped before I was ready for the puck to drop before it actually did. And now we're in a battle in front of the net. Rich Peverly trying to sneak his own wraparound of his own. Sharks have had a lot of the shots lately, and we go offside. Good job there, numbskulls. Going to try to do a little cutback move with Stahlberg there. If we win this, the plan is to dump it right back in. And we lost it. But, we were on that too with Berchi. So Giordano give him no quarter. No space. Come on, Giordano. We got to get this puck out, man. This is the problem. I don't have any wingers getting on the boards or getting open for an available, obvious breakout play. And this is why we're not breaking it. Look at this. Where are you going? Why we're not getting any shots on the goal, and we need one. It's going to go in. Wow, Callahan, welcome to the playoffs. Well, I mean, we're just getting all of the fortunate bounces we could get in this opening game of this series. Couple of stick handles, dusted it off for a moment, then shot high glove. And, I mean, he just waved at it right by the ear of Niemi. And he can hear that one go over the goal line into the back of the net because the goal horn is loud. And the siren behind the net is very red. Love to see it. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. What in the hell? Is that a set play? San Jose. That worked out for them beautifully. Emerton dumping it, or rimming it around, rather. Sevior cannot handle, and the play is back in. Peter Mrazek is pitching the greatest game I've ever seen, because we've been so sloppy in front of him. Sevior, the retrieval. All alone in front was Pouliot. That was a great rejection by Niemi as well on that backdoor try. The forecheck is really strong. The wraparound. The backhand flip attempt, I don't even know how to describe that. Pouliot from behind his own net. Back to the point. We might be changing. I think we did. We have led to a breakaway for Livingstone, and well, he would have had one. Clough misses the net, the former Flame. Trying to get in on the action himself. Pouliot. This is a chance to shake that defender. Oh, it goes off of... What the hell did that do? I think it went off the top of the net on that play. Oh, this is the most spastic gameplay I've ever seen in this. Can't be trying to hunt down the Sharks player who will further dump that in. We'll leave that there. Ekblad. Get open. If you're a winger, get open. Get on the boards. Here, skate, skate, skate. Kempe inside the zone. He's going to go rink wide with it. No one's going to be able to hunt that down. Penalty, first of the game, first of the series. And it's going to be Granlund to the box for, I would assume, a high stick or a slash. And there's the touch. It'll be Mrazek covering it. Gameplay is almost too fast. It's almost too fast. Yeah, I thought we could win a stick lift there against Flask, but he draws a penalty. Again, like I mentioned, the first in the game and the first of the series. This power play. I don't know what their power play was on the regular season. I didn't actually look at those stats because I just didn't bother, but power play percentage, we will find out how good they are here in the... excuse me as we get a minor controller disconnect for a second there while killing this penalty. But I have fixed it now, especially in editing. Go, Callahan. Up to Camilleri. Well, it was intended for Camilleri as such, but that works even better. The Sharks clear it down the rink themselves, killing more time on this penalty. It is a real-time penalty kill, so we have to kill a real 2 minutes of penalty in this entire series. But likewise for the Sharks, if they take a penalty. Yeah, I'm all over this guy in front of the net. It's Marlowe. I've got him covered. That was blocked, I think, by a Sharks player. Kempe clear. And Steve Ott can go chase that down, but I think it will reach Niemi before that can happen. Good foot race there with Burns for the puck. I'm not going to try to fight or start anything with Brent Burns. I'm getting out of the crease. I am vacating the area of the net. Don't worry about me. And I was not ready for the puck to drop there. Get in there. Get in there. Why was Pavelski just standing there watching it and the puck goes in the goal? Whoa! The puck goes in the goal crease. What a hit! What a hit! What in the hell happened there? Man, the Sharks really got sloppy with it. Aaron Ekblad from the point turns and fires it on. The puck was right underneath the pads of Niemi. Niemi is not having a good game. He's not ready for this. What are we going to see now? I don't even know what we're going to see now. Probably the big hit. Yeah. I didn't even have a genuine reaction to that hit other than maniacal laughter because I was not expecting such a big hit there. And smoke she is arising here in the Saddle Dome. The Flames are putting a beat down on the Sharks. That pass really missed. Poke checked away from Bergenheim. And I think we can just dump this in, go play retrieval games in the corner against Stewart. Yep, good forecheck. Emerton. Back toward the point that was not really all that accurate. It was definitely open, but not accurate. Ryan Clough on a breakaway misses it. And subsequently receives the puck again. There's a lot of exchanging of positions on the ice for the Flames defensively here while we're trying to get this puck and get it out, and we do successfully get it out. Very out of breath. I believe that's Emerton, and he's offside. Steve Ott buying time for himself to get the zone entry. Windmill move checked by Irwin. And he goes at Demers behind the net. That'll be Gagliardi skating it away from the Sharks. Couture, the move. Almost had slippery nips on that move, but not quite. The pass is well behind Brower. There's Laxo coming back on D. Across to Irwin. That'll be shot, certainly. And it will be in the net, so the shutout is no more. It is broken with 12.1 seconds to go in the second period. That's going to get the Sharks back in the game. We got a little bit lazy with it on D there. No one was even around to take a shot lane away. You can see the clarity of the shot lane for San Jose. The screen in front by Pavelski provided that screen. It was not much of a screen, but it finds its way in. Mrazek is perfect no more. And to be fair, we've gotten away with a couple of bad bounces defensively in our own zone. We've not helped Peter Mrazek out much in this game, and yet we're lucky to come away right now with a 3-1 lead going into the final period of play. And well, high sticking penalty will surely be called. Second of the game, I think, on Granlund. I'm pretty sure that Granlund is going to be spending the first 2 minutes of this period, hopefully the first full 2 minutes of this period, in the penalty box, because there he is right there. He took the high sticking minor, or what? Don't tell me it's a double minor either. Yeah, it is a double minor. I thought I saw 4 minutes on the board. This is big. This could get San Jose right back in the game. Take that shot lane away. I got to figure out how the Sharks want to play this on the power play. Do they want that point shot, or are they looking to start working it behind the net as well, like we are? There's a quick shot and a rebound goal. Burns. He was in the right spot at the right time, and suddenly, just like that, this is a 1-goal game with 2 more minutes of the minor to kill off. And I came into the period assuming it was a 2-minute double or a 2-minute minor, not assuming it was a 4-minute double minor. Okay, well, the way we ended the period at the end of the second and the way we started the first 40 seconds of this period, not ideal. We've definitely relaxed a little too much. Got to get that hunger back in us. Go for the kill. Go for the heart here. The San Jose Sharks in this game. Windmill move. Oh, most nailed it. I mean, I was surrounded by 3 defenders, but it was a good time to try the windmill move. Peckham, you got to chop at it. He's at least pin this guy. Do something. Slow down the Sharks power play attack. The shot's coming from right there. It's in front. Peckham, aerial flip it out. That's good. Oh, Burns slows down the clear, though. He prevents that from getting the full length of the ice. Good board play. I'm not going to be too aggressive here with the defenseman. I want to make sure we're still positionally sound. Trying to kill this penalty off. They go offside. We will back off of that offside. Have an eye on number 9 in San Jose Teal, Martin Havlat. I had enough of Havlat in the first time we played the San Jose Sharks in a first-round series. Those are easy saves for Mrazek. Basically a dump in on him. Irwin. Chased at the point. I'm going to take this. Okay, Callahan. What was that? What was the plan behind that? It'll work as a dump in. So it will just buy more time. And that was supposed to be a drop pass, not flung all the way back down the rink. Good play, Camilleri. Send it back in. Yep. Not playing silly little games with the puck in neutral ice on a quick turnover like that. No, don't give them that stretch pass. It is dug out here. We'd be best to just skate it, shoot it. Yep, shoot it in. Done a lot more dumping in than I would have preferred coming into this game. Not really quite my playing style unless we're forced to dump it in. Well, we can still win that puck battle, guys, and we did not. Kempe being defensively responsible here as the forward, and it leaks in, and we're tied. Peter Mrazek has fallen apart in the late stages of this game, later stages, second period and now third period. Week 1, can't even understand how that goes in. Some changes for the Sharks are needed. I think it's time to go 1-2-2 aggressive forecheck, and I don't know what to say for this team. That's embarrassing. 3-goal lead has evaporated. We got to skate the puck in. We got to start skating the puck in. We got to find some ways to take the attack to these guys. There's a nice try by Stahlberg. And we got a defenseman that's caught up ice. Get that puck back. Steve Ott. The windmill move, not quite successful, but I had to get around the 3 defenders that were there. Darden forces it back in. Oh, Ekblad just mis-skated it. All over Livingstone right now, though. Come on, Weidman. Don't give up on the puck. Oh, boy. Before Mrazek freaking gives up a 4th goal. There we go. Nice play. I think that's Brouwer on Stewart. Come on, Ekblad. Clean retrievals here, son. Stop behind the net. Finds Sevior. Up to Emerton. Now pulling out. That was actually an interesting team-friendly breakout. We used the full team to get that puck out of the up the ice. A lot of good it did us. Burns keeps it in. Rimmed off the Sharks player. It's Pavelski in deep on the offensive side of the puck there for the Sharks. Not Livingstone. This is Emerton? Livingstone is a Sharks player, I think. We need to send this puck back in. get working down behind the net. This is how we grinded for that first goal of the game. And it finds the point guy. It's Giordano. I don't know where that missed. Emerton, get it. Emerton has it. Emerton looking. Blocker side save. Poliak kicks it away to the boards. Down for Emerton. A toe drag move. Bank pass to Girardi. And it'll be caught by Niemi. I'm trying to figure out the names while we look to grind a bit of a cycle and just get something. That was neat. We didn't turn it over at least. I can say that much for us. Man, that was a dangerous play to let them just walk out in front like that. Is that Miller? Is that who that is? Drew Miller? Go dye your hair. That's the only chirp I have for Drew Miller. Go dye your hair. Down low. Come on, Camilleri, help out. This is the first line. Work. It hit the post or the crossbar, and it is not going in. The Sharks buy a huge break with that one. Still didn't hit the net. You did not hit the net. Even if it hits the post or the crossbar, it did not hit the net. And it certainly didn't go into the net on this one. Almost went bar down, though, off the backside of Niemi, and then he got a break that he didn't kick it into his own net. I need a face-off win here. And Granlund, you need to stop going to the penalty box tonight. He has taken way too many penalty minutes. He's got the puck now. Campy. Drag, move, trying to drag the puck to get inside positioning. Look at this forecheck by this line, though. The Brandon Saad line is good. I like that Brandon Saad line. And I like what Granlund's done aside from the penalties. He's got the first goal in this game, of course. And I think we took a penalty. Might be tripping. Oh, no. We just keep taking penalties in this game. Very undisciplined. It's Laxo to the box. Tripping. For once, it's not Granlund, but still not very happy with that penalty. Fortunately, that's not a big penalty killer for us, but we need a full kill here and a quick one. We're going to push the issue offensively here. I'm just taking it. Callahan trying that blocker side. Remember, he was a shark killer in that first round. The first time these two teams met in the playoffs in this GM mode, it was Callahan running all over the Sharks. He ran business on him, and he's trying to run business on him again. I don't know how Mrazek made that save. That was amazing. I should have never played the puck. Spin move by Callahan. It doesn't work, but that's fine. Quick shot by Giordano. Blocked away. Just keep the pressure up. Callahan getting help from his defenseman. Well over the net, but we are just going to push it. Forecheck. Slow them down. Slow down their power play attack. And that's an icing. What a break for us to get an icing out of that. Put fresh bodies on the ice to kill this penalty. I want you to see this save Mrazek made because I handed it to Joe Thornton and he had a wide open goal. I mean, we didn't deserve that save. We're not worthy of Peter Mrazek right now. Flames Nation is not worthy of Peter Mrazek. Niemi will cover. Keeping that second penalty killing unit out there right now. Got to roll with it. I'm so used to number 10 being Nystrom, but I know number 10 is, oh man, that's going to be offside if we touch it. I know that number 10 is Ott, Steve Ott, but I want to say Nystrom. Don't vacate the front of the net. Oh my God, we're getting breaks with this penalty kill right now. Just need to send it down the ice. Kempe would be onside if he can get to this puck. It'll be a good forecheck. Let go. Ooh, we had him board played, and they could have called us for holding. Unfortunately, penalty killed. We're back to even strength. Oh, no. You got to be kidding me. Peter! Oh, this is just embarrassing. This is bad. What have we done, man? We have fallen apart in this game. 4 straight goals for the San Jose Sharks. It gets a Gagliardi in a prime spot in the slot. Reminds me of the first game we played against. Man, it's just crazy how this reminds me of the first series with San Jose we had before. Blown lead. We thought we were going to walk away with an easy victory in this game, didn't we? Well, it's not over yet. Don't give up on this game. It's not over yet, but this is just bad, and we take a wrong route to get to that player. Get the puck back. This is what I don't understand. Get the puck back. You win the battle. You played a physical battle. Now go get the puck back. Create that turnover for yourself. And now the Sharks are going to put this game on lockdown mode, aren't they? Oh, they're going to shut this game down. Good play, but again, not getting it back, and we're running out of game now. Go, Brouwer. Go up the ice. Skate, get on the boards, become an option and get available. Oh, we're not picking the puck up now along the boards, and we're taking a penalty. I'm about to freaking lose my mind. These penalties, man. And the second one for Laxo in the game. All right, we don't have a choice now. We have got to go. I'm going to go 2-3 forecheck, but we have got to go full forecheck. And it doesn't matter at this point. It really doesn't matter. Sorry, I want to be passive box penalty kill. I need Callahan and Camilleri. Their penalty killing unit in their first line. That needs to be, it just needs to be on the ice at all times here. Of course, the controller disconnecting on me at a crucial time in this game. Just go Callahan. Callahan's we just got to shoot off the rush. We have not taken enough shots in this game. That's picked by the ear of Niemi. Stay on the ice. That first unit is going to just stay on the ice. We'll take a timeout if we have to. I just need that first unit on the ice. Go get in there. All right, now get back on the defensive side of the puck. We still got game left. Oh, no, and that's offside. I'm sure we're going to change units. We have to. That unit is tired. That first unit is tired. See, we have not taken enough shots. We started the game strong, but we have faltered ever since starting this game strong. Good play by Peckham, but no one to retrieve that turnover. Oh, go Kempe. Second power play, penalty killing unit, rather. Of course, a blocker side save. Who's up there? Defensemen, don't get too crazy aggressive because we'll have a 2-on-1 scenario. Ekblad chips it along the boards. Burns will play it behind the blue line. So that's crucial for us because it does give us a chance to reset. We nearly had a turnover. And that was Ekblad on Burns. Big hit there. Ekblad just slings it toward Burns. Ekblad swats it away toward Thornton. All right, Ott up to Callahan. We got a little bit of a partial change going on. Callahan shooting. Again, and we're trying to start a fight. And that's not good. If we do, and we took a penalty. Ugh. Slashing penalty against Couture. We're going to the box. Couture received the slash. I need a timeout. Oh, I needed a timeout, a short timeout, before I kill this penalty off. We're going to the box. I didn't see who took it. Anyway, we're killing a penalty off the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds of this game. It's up to Callahan and Camilleri. I'm basically going to have to take a timeout. Hope that one of these guys can get it done for us. I mean, Callahan just keeps shooting, but it's just not going in for him right now. He had that 1-6 snipe, but Niemi has shut it down ever since giving up that third goal. He's trying to pick it by the ear again of Niemi. That's just where we beat him earlier. And they're sitting on the bench. Of course, those penalty killers are. I don't think Emerton is a typical penalty killer for us. That's a good shot through. I like that shot from the point. Just no dice. And they go offside. Yeah, first penalty killing unit forwards. Get back out there. We'll be taking a timeout shortly anyway, because I'm gonna need these guys out there at every moment I can. That's not what I was supposed to do there. Oh boy. That's what you get for taking the lead in this game, Gagliardi. You can eat that one all week. Oh, Giordano, man, just play the puck like a basic human being. Yeah, that didn't go a whole lot of anywhere, did it? Oh, feel the timeout coming soon. Oh, Giordano, good retrieval. Just would like to see you actually accelerate and skate away from that. That's not supposed to be chipped up the rink. We're just killing our own time here. Come on, Kempe. Get that puck back. Get the puck back, man. Kempe does. He's just in a battle. That's a problem. Couture was flushed back up the ice there. Stay high in the zone. Stay high in the zone. We need a whistle. We need a whistle. I'm gonna shoot this into our. I'm gonna have to shoot this into our bench. And I dump it in on accident. That's probably a penalty. It is. It looks like it's going to be a penalty. Judging by the crowd reaction. Oh, we're going to lose this game. We lose opening night of the playoffs. And it was a penalty. This is an embarrassing loss. No two ways about it. This was an embarrassing loss. Taking out our frustrations there in the corner. Oh, well. I couldn't get the timeout that I needed, and that's a penalty. Well, now you call a penalty on San Jose now that it's irrelevant.